Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is August the 22nd, 2017, and today this is the Team Moneymakers Lunchtime Chat with Lisa, and today we're going to go over some social media training to kind of help everybody. We have some exciting things coming to Avon, so I'm going to start with that. What we have now is we do have a social app on our phones, so if you have a smartphone, make sure you download the social app. Now, it's been up and down. When we first got it, it was working fabulously, and then we had a couple issues with it. So right now, I have not been using the SOC. I have another workaround while they're working on all of our new social media center and all of our new tools that are coming. So just hang tight, and this is why we're going to share some easy ways for you to share your social posts and make sure that they're attached to you, okay? So I want to remind you guys, I printed this out. Tomorrow evening, Avon is going to be offering social media training for free. It is going to be an 8-week course. It's being partnered with Multi-Brain, Social Selling Simplified Training Series. It's brand new, and it's going to be running every week from 8 o'clock to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. You'll watch live interactive webinars, but you're also going to receive worksheets with goals to complete each week to help you grow. You'll also have access to the exclusive Social Selling Series Facebook group, which is awesome, which will have a 24/7 along with video tutorials and tips will be there. And the first webinar, again, starts tomorrow night, Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you can't make sure you sign up anyway, and you can watch the replay on the webinar. So they are going to be recording them. So if you do work nights, I know David was asking, you will be able, but sign up still. Register today, and you'll see the full list. You need to go to avon.com/social selling. So write that down, avon.com/social selling. Hi, Lindsay. Good to see you, hon. And hi, Brandy. So make sure you check that out. That is right on your, when you go into youravon.com, make sure you're looking to the right side. Those are all your action things for all the things that are happening hot in your business. So it's listed right there in case you forget. But again, avon.com/social selling to go ahead and get yourself registered for these free classes. I mean, free training, guys. You don't have to pay for it. Avon is providing it to us. Jump on. Okay, so we're really excited about that. So let's talk a little bit about the social media outlets and some of the things that I use to help me stay more organized and be able to post, because many of you on here are moms, you got little ones, some of you work full-time jobs, some of you work night shift, some of you just have very busy lives, and we understand that, and social posting sometimes takes a back seat because we're so busy with everything else. If we only had, more time in a day. I'm going to share with you one of the tools that I use that really helps me set up my social posts quickly, easily, and I could be going on vacation like a boss or cruise like a boss, and it's going to look like I am still in town making posts, okay? So I use something called Buffer. Have you guys ever heard of Buffer before? If so, put your thumbs up. Let me know. Some of you have heard it. Okay. Who's currently using it? Raise your hand. Nobody. I don't see anybody. Okay, so we're going to talk about Buffer, and we're also going to talk about all the social medias that you should have. So you should definitely have a Facebook. You should, your personal one, and then you can create a business page, and that way you're not flooding your regular page with a ton of Avon posts. You can either make a group for your customers or a business page. They are saying that groups might be easier for you because there'll be more engagement with your customers. So because I've had my business page for so long and I have a lot of likes on it already and everything, if I was starting all over, I would probably create a group, and I would talk to my customers, and I would put it on my brochures, the name of the group, and to please join for coupon specials, contest parties, skincare tips, beauty tips, tutorials. I would be able to post videos. I'd be able to go live in there for my customers. So I would create a group and I would invite them. I would not just start adding people that can get really annoying. Make sure you let them know and ask their permission. connect with them on Facebook and add them to your group. So that is very important. So either a group is what I would suggest now if you don't have one for your customers, okay? The next thing that you should have is a Twitter account. I know a lot of people don't know how to use Twitter. I'm not huge into Twitter, but again, I use my buffer to make posts for me, and I also connected it to my Facebook page. So every time I do a Facebook post, they're connected and it posts for me on Twitter too. So it looks like I'm in two places when I'm not even really doing it, okay? So Twitter, Instagram is going to be more something you're going to be doing off your phone. And that is going to be more of a picture sharing type of application. I am still working on Instagram. It's not something I'm doing enough. I've connected my buffer to it, but you can't post like a link that's like where they can click it, they can see your e-store, but they would have to go then and type it in. So it's not like Facebook where they could click the picture or click on your link and it goes straight to the store. Instagram is more like, this is the picture and here's where to go to shop with me. So, and Insta is also more about your personal photographs and pictures. If you're wearing, for example, today I have on one of the Avon tops, this would be something, and I have on Avon earrings. So if I took a fun picture in this out delivering, then I could post what the shirt is, and I'll show you how to get the link here in a little bit, okay? So that's what Insta is all about. So if you're a big Instagram user, use it and use it for your business. The other one is, let's see, LinkedIn. If you don't have LinkedIn, get a LinkedIn account. And you can pretty much friend everybody from every business there, and it's all cool, and then just do your postings and put your whole bio in there. And then also Google+. If you don't have a Google+, I recommend you getting a Google+, and a Pinterest. Pinterest is huge because you can make tons of boards for your Avon business. What I recommend is going to your actual e-store and look at all the tabs that are there at the e-store and make boards according to those tabs. So if it's Avon fragrance, then you label the board Avon fragrance. If it's Avon men, Avon home, Avon skincare, Avon anew, okay, the more groups you have, the better you're going to be able to not only organize, but the better you're going to be able to pin straight to those boards. So make all your boards. If you don't have a Pinterest, just go in there, open another window with your e-store, write down all those categories, and just make a bunch of blank boards for right now, okay, if you don't have a Pinterest. Great place and very easy to use. I'm going to show you here in a second. We know these meetings are really quick, and I know those of you that are going to be watching the replay on YouTube, we can only fit 30 minutes of content, so I'm going to try to give you as much as I can, and if we need to do a part 2 of social media, we will do it. But don't forget, like I said, Avon is going to be doing the different training for us, so stay tuned for that as well. Okay, so are we ready to get right into how to open your own buffer account? Are you ready to see what that looks like? All right, so let me go ahead and minimize everybody here. Give me just a second. Like I said, I'm still trying to navigate how to do several different screens here while keeping it recording. All right, so can you guys see my actual e-store up on the screen? Everybody just shake their head or wave your hands and say you see it? Okay, perfect. Want to make sure we're actually sharing, and then I'm not doing the whole presentation and then everybody's like, we saw nothing the whole time. Okay. And if you have questions, remember you can always unmute your speaker on bottom left or raise your hand. Some of you, I can only see like 4 people right now because you're minimized to the side, okay? So let's go ahead and open what buffer looks like if you're a brand new user and what it looks like when you're not a brand new user. So let me go ahead. This is what mine looks like using it. Okay. So you're going to go to buffer.com, and this is the pricing. So you can get an individual account with Buffer for free, and it only allows the one platform. So if you want to try it out for just your Facebook posts, then you can get it for free, unlimited. As you can see, it says schedule posts per social account, 1 per platform. I have the awesome one where it says $10 a month, and I can post to all of these, and I can do 100 posts per account on that, and it's just, you know, per month or whatnot. So $10 a month is what it is. You can try that one free for 7 days, and then the individual is always free. So I recommend just go there, get a free buffer account, and just practice with it, okay? Now let me show you what it looks like in my buffer so you can see how it's going to look on your end. So let me open that tab. Okay, so here's an example of all the different feeds are on the left for me. So Twitter, I've got my Facebook. These are all the posts, and you can schedule the times that you would like your posts to show up. So these are all the posts that I have so far in the queue. Twitter, and then I even have, for our Facebook group, I've already started planning posts. So I talk to you guys regular anyway, but I've already put posts in here for what I want to say to you Wednesday morning, what I would like to say to you on Thursday or Friday, you know, in Campaign Connections or my Facebook group. Okay, any reminders and things, I can schedule it way ahead. If I want to say something about Campaign 22, I can look at the dates for when Campaign 22 starts and put it on the calendar. That way I don't forget. You can set this type of thing up a month in advance. You can do it week to week, day to day. I like to do my posts on Mondays and set things up. And that way it's set up for the week, and if I can do more than 1 week at a time, I do. I can also do my buffer posts from my phone. So how many of you are up late at night sometimes just scrolling and scrolling? Sometimes I'll go to my own e-store and just start making posts right on my phone and have a few things ready to go right there. And it's very quick and easy off the phone. So you can connect it there, and you can connect it on Facebook as well. As you can see, my Instagram is empty. But my Google Plus tells me that I have 6 on there. To make a post, it's really simple. You just, what do you want to share? Okay. It tells you when these are highlighted what you're sharing to. So to make it easy, let's say I want to do Twitter, my business page, my LinkedIn. I want to do, let's just say, and Google Plus. Now, I could type whatever I want here and then add a photo or a video right from whatever I've saved on my desktop. Or I'm going to show you the much easier way. So once you have buffer and you have everything connected, you want to go to your own e-store. This is where it gets really fun, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh. Okay. Any questions so far? Anybody? Okay, we're good. You're all following? It's good? Okay. All right. So what I like to do is I like to choose from different categories. So you're going to go to your own e-store. Make sure at the top you see your name. You do not want to be at avon.com with nobody attached to it. So be careful that you're at the right place. Let's go to makeup, for example. Okay, so I have shared like A-Box and a bunch of different other things. And now you see at the top here this URL that's got the L Monoson at the end. Every page on your e-store is going to have this link at the top. This directs to this particular page that you are seeing. Now, do you see something interesting here when I'm scrolling over the picture? Do you see that right there? Once you have buffer, you see this up here, I have the little buffer app added to my screen. Everything's connected. So, and by the way, I use Firefox for this to work. For some reason, Google Chrome doesn't highlight this and work properly, so I use Firefox. IE might work as well. But you scroll over, and then I can just watch this. Buffer's opening up for me. You're going to be like blown away because you're like, what? It's opening. Do you see this? And then I choose which ones I want to add to. Let's do that. And I don't know why it's so slow. Okay, and look at this. Okay, so I can choose to shorten this link. If I don't like, there it goes. It just shortened it for me. Buffer shortened it for me, so it's not a giant link. Okay, now you don't necessarily want to just leave it makeup best-selling Avon True Color Extra Lasting. That's kind of boring, right? So you want to make something unique to yourself. Now Twitter does not allow you to do too many characters, so you've got to get creative. So this picture is the eyeliner, so maybe you say something like, you know, boost up your eye look for fall, check out our newest colors for fall, or something catchy. You can use hashtags. Hashtags help people find your posts easier on social media. It's tagging, so that's why people, you see the hashtag and then whatever it is. So Avon makeup, Avon would be a hashtag. Avon eyeliner, Avon, you know, you don't want to do way too many, but several different ones makes it interesting. But then on Facebook, you click each one. If I want to share this picture, colorful cat eyes, for example, I can leave it just like this, but it's just not as interesting. So I'll write one time in one of these posts, like, you know, get your new fall look or something like that. You see, I'm starting to type, and then I will copy paste it with this link, okay, and just paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it. And then all you do is add to queue, which I'll delete mine later because this is nothing, and it does it for you. What do y'all think of that? Is that pretty awesome or what? Done, done. Now, the other thing that I like to do, and this is fun because people are always like, how did you do that? How did you do that? We have a shop by Brochure. So go to the Brochure, okay? These are going to have pictures as well. All right, so let's say you want to share something from the actual brochure. So we can go straight from view, if it will let me. Come on now. Remember, we've got 3 different things between the filming and the whatnot. We'll probably just go to like the first page. But if I wanted to just share this cover, I could hit share image, just like that. If I want to share this page, I can, the whole page. It's gonna, I can't live without. All this is gonna show up, okay? If I want to get a description, let's say of this flawless powder, you should be able to click it. Normally it lets you click it. Okay, there it is. So now, let's say I want to highlight this powder. I am going to click this here. I'm going to highlight a little bit of this, okay? And I'm going to copy it. All right, now I'm going to make it disappear, okay? I'm going to click share image. I'm highlighting the powder, okay? This makes you look like a pro, okay? Choose your networks. We'll just do my page just to make it easy. And like I said, it's a little laggy because we've got all these different filmings going on here. All right, and now the picture's there, and it's going to put this just like this. And if I need to take this link up top, do you see it? I'm not seeing a link here. I see the picture. Take the link at the top, copy it, throw it in here at the back of this right here, and it shortens it. Okay, now it's going to go straight to this book. Somebody clicks on my post, it goes straight to this here. Okay, if I wanted to add Avon True Color, you can add up to 2 pictures on like Facebook, more than 2, a few. It'll allow you. Twitter allows 2. Certain ones will only allow like 1 photo, so pick your best one. Okay, but then you just hit add to queue. You can schedule. So let's say you want to share it next, share it now, or schedule the post. To schedule it, you can choose that I want this to show up sometime in September at a certain time, and it will, okay? So everybody follow so far? What do you think? All good? All right. So again, you can get really creative with the brochure, share different photographs. Another thing that I love to do is the fashion area is so fun on our site. Now let's say you don't have Buffer yet and you're not going to use Buffer right away. Let me show you another way that you can share your posts. You still have to make sure things are connected, okay, for, you know, your Facebook and whatnot. But like I could share this here, but I'm going to just pick a top. Okay, so let's pick this top right here, the chiffon bell sleeve top. And let's see where we're at on time here. We're doing pretty good. I think we have about 10 minutes, so I'll try to do as fast as I can, and we need to do another class, we will. So I will take this line right here, add flare with flouncy sleeves. It'll let me, come on, right click. Sometimes, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Sometimes you gotta right to the end. Okay, and then copy. All right, now I can buffer it because I have Buffer, but let's say pick the other picture. This is a better picture than this picture, right? Wouldn't you rather see it on a person? So picking this picture, people see it on a body, okay? Now, if you don't have Buffer, pick the picture, come down here to Twitter, let's say, okay? As long as your Twitter's attached, see it's asking me to sign in. So you can sign in and then leave it just like this. It's done for you. And then just hit log in and tweet, okay? That's how it works with that. Or if it's Pinterest, for example, when you're clicking the individual ones, it's going to probably ask you to log in. But once you're logged in on your site, it won't ask you that every time. So you can go from picture to picture to picture and just keep plug it in along really quickly, okay? So my Pinterest is not turned on right now, but if I did it through Buffer, I would just have to do one picture, click here, share image. I already have the pasted thing that I'm going to paste for the text, and I'm done, okay? But if you don't have it yet, you can just click these little icons right under the picture. It's going to attach to your link. If you don't see your link, again, grab it at the top, paste it, and if, again, you don't have Buffer, write this link down. It is www.bitly.com. It is a link shortener, bit.ly, bitly.com. And I took the link. So up here's the chiffon blouse. Let's say you want to just take this link and post it somewhere and you don't want it to have your full information in it. Go to bit.ly, take the link, hit paste, and there's your link. So then you just hit copy, okay? And then you can use that anywhere. So keep bit.ly in your little favorites, and then you can use that to shorten any link to anything that belongs to you. Another thing that is good for that is on your sign up page, you can use bit.ly as well. Do a recruiting ad, take it on your sign up page, shorten that link because it's some giant long link, and then test it. Always test your links to make sure it's going to you, especially if you're new doing this. Make sure it's actually working and going to you, okay? Let's see. So I think, and like I said, you can go from category to category: fashion, jewelry, sale, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up right now because we're 22 minutes in, and like I said, I could go over many, many more topics, but we only have so much time. So let me move back to you guys here, and let me stop sharing my screen. Once you're doing it and you're actually in it and doing it, you're going to be like, I would say the basic is just start at your e-store. Just go to your e-store and go to the bottom of a picture and share something. Just do it like that. Hit a Twitter thing. If you don't have a Twitter account, of course, you need to get one. And then it'll ask you to log in. And then you log in and then you hit post. Done. Okay? Practice that way to begin with. And then you can, once you become, have several different medias, then you can get Buffer or something to be able to start scheduling posts. And then, like I said, if you work full-time, you're outside the home, these things will be posting for you when you're away on vacation, wherever. You know, it's awesome. Okay? So any other comments from Delana or?
I'm excited now. I didn't even know you could do that off of your page. Remember the brochure and doing all that? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Yay. Good. There's something new. Like I said, I could show you the snipping tool and all that, but we can't get into that today because we only have about 6. Yeah, the snipping tool she knows. I don't know if everybody else does. So awesome. Thank you. Any other comments? Tell me what you learned today. Tell me what you're going to try. Yeah, you can start using it. And, yeah, I think consistency with everything in our business, whether it be from, you know, dropping off brochures, following up with your customers, making sure you're consistent with your order placing. I mean, that is the only way really to grow your business, is just be consistent in all of your activities, and then you will start to see things grow. So if you stop doing something, you know, it would be like if something's not working, then maybe you need to adjust it a little bit and then begin doing it again or change the activity. But I think you need to stay consistent for it to grow. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Anybody else with questions or comments for today's topic? I see Pat on. Hello, Pat. I think you're joining. Good to see you. I know some people's screens are off. Hi, Mary Govantes. Okay, how about, since we're on this topic, how many of you will be attending the social media training?
We will. Yeah, we will.
Okay, and once you just start doing it, you're going to be like, oh, that's not so hard. I mean, check out thebuffer.com and just sign up for a free account and practice with just one media right now. That way you don't have to worry about scheduling a bunch of different posts. Just try one media and just practice it going to just your Facebook. Do a schedule for 2 posts a day, you know, or something like that. 1 in the morning. At one time I had 3 posts a day scheduled, like a 9 a.m. That's another thing, is you can play with times to find out when, because there's algorithms and it can show you like when people are more engaged with your posts. And another tip is don't just post. A lot of times asking people questions on social media makes the post more engaging, to be able to answer a question that you've asked. Like, what's your favorite shade? My favorite shade is this. It makes it a little bit more personable with people, other than just like, here's this top, buy this top. here's my website. Here's this, and I do some posts that are like that where it's like such and such top, you know, and it's got my link kind of thing. But sometimes I'll say, where would you wear this top? What occasion would you buy this dress for? You know, what would you pair this with? Anybody have suggestions on what you would wear this with? You know, and see if you can engage your audience, whether it's in your group or a page. And that seems to help too. Got a chat box going, so let's see. I didn't see all these. Victoria, these are people that were dialing in. Let me see what we've got here. Pinterest, they seem to discourage anything that looks like you're selling something. What's the etiquette there? Will they allow? I have different pages on mine, and I just post the pictures, and I haven't had anything. Maybe it's the type of account I have, but I mean, mine is all just, I mean, I have my personal stuff, you know, recipes and things like that, but I have all my boards, and it's all just Avon products and different things, so I've seen other reps do it too. The training starts at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow evening, and again, it's at avon.com/social selling. I'm answering some of the questions in here. Yes, it does allow pre-scheduled posts. Instagram, okay. Buffer, I'm reading. Victoria uses Buffer. Okay, I see she's answered. Okay, so I don't see any other questions in here. I was just double checking. Okay. Anybody
Lisa.
else? Yes.
Yeah, this is Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, is the social media thing, is it going to be recorded?
It says here on the sheet that you get access, of course, to the Facebook group. You can watch live. You'll get the week worksheets, and it says sign up anyway if you can't make it, and watch webinar replays and join live upcoming webinars. So that way, if you are out in the evening, I know some of you have church Wednesday nights, things like that, you can catch after, but you still need to register at the avon.com/social selling. You'll get the emails and the reminders, and then I guess from there they will give you the Facebook invite as well.
Okay, very good.
Okay, awesome. I can't wait to see you guys there.
You'll get the Facebook invite for that special page?
I'm assuming that once you've registered, yes, and probably maybe even in the webinar they'll hand it out and let you know what it is. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Brady Bunch, wave on out, because everybody see us on Team Moneymaker. See you guys. Have a great week. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.